Oh man, that hurt. Hello! Hello YouTube. Welcome to another video. This is gonna be a very special video because there is no reason this is gonna be special. I found this fan fiction the other day while searching around the internet. I don't know really what came over me, but I decided I should record this. It's called Marie X Reader by Little Pippi. Alright, we're gonna assume that. Oh! We're just accidentally went to their page. What do they got? They have one title, 102 followers. They're following one person, and there's a Callie X Veil Reader. I'm assuming. Yep. Okay. We're not talking about that. We're talking about Marie X Reader on this very special episode. This is gonna be really bad. This is actually my second attempt recording this, but I'm gonna act like this is my first attempt and pretend I'm going in completely blind. I'm gonna be very suicidal reading this whole thing. I'm gonna hate all of it, but let's just dive right into it.
Tick-tock, heavy like a Brinks truck, looking like I'm tick-tock, shining like a wristwatch. I'ma grab your wrist, lock it down to the thing pop. Can you stick around for a minute till the rain stop? Please God.
Disclaimer, please don't send any hate to the author of this. It's just not needed.
Alright, chapter 1, broken. Okay, I finally got an idea for this story. This will probably have lemon in it. What does that mean? Exploit your sexual Oh, let's go! I'm assuming that means your name? Bob, Marie's best friend, had to come to the Squid Sisters' house to pick her up for a party. But when he knocked on the door, there was no answer. He tried the door, and when it opened, he was surprised. They never left the door unlocked. Something was wrong. He walked all throughout the house, afraid of what he might see. But there was no signs of anybody there. This was starting to feel real sinister. I don't think sinister is the right word for that. As he walked down the last hallway with a nary Squid Sister in sight, okay, he heard an odd sound. No, he heard a odd sound. I fucking love this. Oh, we're only like 3 paragraphs in. As Bob went to investigate, he realized it was coming from Marie's room. He walked up to the door and eased it open. And there she was! Marie was sitting on her bed in her Angopolis news dress, with her hands covering her eyes, shaking. She looked up when Bob came in, and he could see that she was crying. No, he couldn't believe it. In all the time he had known her, Bob had never seen Marie cry. She wasn't the emotional type. She was the one who comforted Callie whenever something was wrong. Marie was never the one who needed comforting, until today. As soon as Bob saw her, he ran over to the bed, and then they Oh, okay, he's talking. I gotta think of a voice.
2,000 years later.
Marie? Oh my gosh. This can't be good.
Do I have to do a fucking female voice? I don't wanna do a female voice.
Shh. Please sit quietly. Don't tell me now. Just let it all out.
They stayed like that for a while, with Bob holding her on the bed, and Marie quietly crying. After a while, though, she calmed down. Cries slowly become shaky breaths.
Do you feel better now?
Yeah, I feel alright.
Can you tell me what happened?
You know my boyfriend?
How could he not?
Well, I went to his place today for a surprise date, and I went to his room. He wasn't alone.
I had a pretty fun time writing this, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. This is where the story ends? Alright. Awesome. Chapter 2, no title. And look at that face. It's Marie. Okay, wait. I don't know what it is. This image looks edited in some way. Bob was hardly surprised, but he tried to look like he was. Hey, if future Ducky editing this video, can you like add the fucking surprise face of that one guy? I fucking love that image. He hated Marie's boyfriend from the minute he laid eyes on that dude. He was crass. He couldn't keep his hands off her. That idiot, that bastard, that fucking rapscallion. He doesn't respect her. And it was only a matter of time before something like this would happen. Bob couldn't be happier now that he was gone. But Het could see that it was breaking Marie's heart. Yeah, but Het, hold up, this is a crossover, hold up. Splatoon X Metallica. Who would have thunk? Ride the Zapfish. He snapped out of his thoughts, and Marie was crying again. He returned to holding her.
Marie? I might be crossing the line here, but you should be happy.
Marie looked at him with a mix of emotions. confusion, hurt, and a bit of anger.
What are you talking about?
That guy was bad news. Like, really bad. You really should be happy.
Marie started to pull back.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's the same line again. Bob started to pick up steam.
Think about it. Actually think this time. The entire time that you were with him, did he ever treat you right? I could see how much you loved him, but did he ever love you back? The only thing that dude cared about was your body. He was not the right man for you. You deserve a lot better, Marie.
Marie wanted to slap him. She really did. Bob had no right to tell her who and who wasn't good for her. But when she actually started thinking about it, she knew.
You're right.
She said quietly.
I am?
Yeah, you know, I should have realized that a long time ago. I was his bitch. That was it. I should have left him first.
I hate this already.
Well, as long as you're okay.
I'm feeling better now, Bob. Thanks, you're a really great friend.
There was the word he hated so much. Friend. Oh boy. He still couldn't believe that she couldn't see it, but he could not tell her now. It wasn't the right time. He would have to wait.
You feeling up to the party now?
No way. I just want to sleep.
If I had a quarter every time you heard that, I'd have 2 coins. Which isn't a lot, but it's strange it happened twice.
Hey, I'm not that lazy.
Are you kidding? I've seen you sleep through entire Turf Wars. If getting splattered by ink doesn't wake you up, I'm pretty damn sure that you're lazy.
She started laughing.
You know, I don't think that anyone can make me feel so good as you, Bob. Thanks.
Anytime.
Okay, wait, these are in quotation marks, so technically he's saying this.
He got up to leave.
Hey, where are you going?
To the party. Where else?
No. If I'm not going, neither are you.
Marie jumped off her bed and started chasing him. It didn't take her long. She was a lot faster than him. When she caught up, she tackled Bob to the ground.
Ha! I gotcha!
Okay, I'm not going to the party. He sighed.
Damn right you're not. You're staying here tonight.
Fine. I can sleep on the couch.
And not happening. You're not gonna be sleeping on some low-life couch.
Alright, you got any mattresses?
She looked him square in the eyes. He could tell what she was thinking.
No, I'm not sleeping with you, Marie.
I'm not asking you to do it with me.
Yeah, sure.
I just want you in the same bed.
Bob blushed a little.
Alright, fine. But I'm saying no to any funny business.
And I won't ask for any, probably.
Bob shot her a look, and they went back to Marie's room. 595 words. Chapter 3, no title, and they got this nice looking image of Marie. They climbed into the bed. First Bob, and then Marie. Bob could not believe that he was actually in there. His mind was racing about 1,000,000 kilometers an hour. Oh yeah, we use the metric system. Y'all ladies at home turned on yet? By the way, if you guys are enjoying this, or rather, if you guys are not enjoying this, be sure to smash subscribe. Alright, let's get to, like, I don't know, 4 subscribers this video. As he was debating whether or not she'd splat him when he finally told her how he felt, Marie spoke up.
Bob?
Yes, Marie?
Are you a virgin?
Wow, okay. You're straight out of the blue with that one, Jesus.
Whoa, where's this coming from?
I don't know, it just kind of slipped out. Forget I said anything.
He digested that for a while. It was a long time before he responded, like 2 seconds.
Yes.
Yes, what?
I'm a virgin.
Marie turned to look at him.
Seriously?
Bob turned too.
You're surprised?
No, my surprise return of voice is a complete sham. I was totally expecting you to say that.
Cut the carp.
Haha, fish pun. Marie sighed and turned back over.
Yes, I'm surprised. What's so surprising about it? I mean, look at me. It's not like I'm a picture of physical fitness.
This was true. Even in Turf War, Bob didn't run out with a roller. He preferred to keep behind his teammates and snipe the opponents with the NZAP 89. I don't think that's a sniper weapon.
Physical fitness isn't the only thing that depends on. You're the only one who pointed out how lazy I am. And I'm still getting laid.
A lot's different.
Different how?
Wait, you said you're not gonna ask for any funny business.
Talking about it isn't anything.
Bob turned back over.
You actually look good. When a girl looks at me, believe me, the first thing that comes to mind is not, I want to take his clothes off right now.
Also true. Way to kill him. Bob was hardly ugly, especially by Inkling standards. But he wasn't particularly striking either. He tended to blend in the crowds, which he was perfectly fine with. Gus Fring over here. Silence.
No wedding resort? Something wrong, Marie?
She mumbled something he could not hear.
Oh, what was that?
I know someone who thought that.
Thought what?
How much she wanted to take your clothes off.
Oh, it was you, wasn't it? It was you, Marie?
Really? Why do I find that so hard to believe you?
I'm not lying.
Then give me a name.
I can't. I told him I would not tell you.
Just my point. If you, or her for that matter, won't come out and say it, then she might as well not exist. I'm not dating material, and the only time a girl would want to do it with me is if she was drunk off her butt. No one in their right mind would want me.
Don't say things like that.
Well, why not? It's true. Why pick him over many better guys around? I tell you, that right there is the mindset of every girl in Inkopolis right now.
Oh my god, take the hint, man.
Not all of them.
If you don't give me a name, then it might as well be.
I thought I told you not to say things like that. And I didn't listen.
I love saying that.
And I didn't listen. I didn't listen to you, Marie. Fuck you.
Well, you really should. You need to stop beating yourself up so much.
I'm not beating myself up. I'm saying facts. Straight facts. There is a difference.
When your facts aren't facts,
And there's no difference at all, once you got a point. If your facts are false, then it's just something you've made up for dramatic effect.
My source is that I made it the f*** up.
I'd like to shout out Future Ducky editing this video.
But they are. So you see, there's a difference. I'm not gonna find anyone anytime soon.
shut up!
Why?
Because it's not true. You're gonna find someone. You're gonna find someone right next to you, and then you're all gonna sleep.
What?
I want to believe you.
But I just can't.
Stop it!
She shouted. Marie turned towards him again. She grabbed his shoulder and twisted him back towards her. What the fuck?
Do you know what I do whenever I hear someone bad-mouthing you, or any of my other friends? I shut them up, Bob. And believe me, it's real easy. You're a good enough person that I can shut them down real fast. Do you have any idea how hard it is to help someone that can't even help themselves? You're just going all boo-hoo. I'll never find love when you have no idea that the girl could be right around the corner or laying right next to you, and y'all go to sleep together. I'm not gonna just let you beat yourself like that. You mean too much to me.
Marie started tearing up.
Really?
Marie smiled and brushed away her tears.
Really? If there's any way to prove it, just how much you mean to me, then I promise I'll do it.
Oh, thanks. That really helps.
They shared a hug before turning back away from each other with smiles on their faces. I need sleep. That's the most important line in this whole thing. I need sleep. Chapter 4. Oh my god, what the hell? Sorry, I paused the recording so I can go scream in the background. Bob was about to get to sleep when Marie's voice woke him up a little.
Bob?
Marie turned around and poked him a couple of times.
Bob?
Still no response, but he yawned.
Bob. Okay, I get it. Come on. I was just about to get to sleep.
Look at me.
Bob rubbed the sleep out of his eyes and turned towards her, mostly awake now.
What's up?
I thought of a way to show you how much you mean to me.
Bob turned back over. Great, you can show me in the morning. Oh my god, fucking Giga Chat over here.
It's gotta be now.
Oh, come on, Marie. I'm really tired right now. I can't just wait till the morning.
You'll see.
Okay, I'll bite. Just let me go wake myself up first.
Bob went down to the kitchen, filled up a glass of water, and splashed it in his face. That woke him up real quick. He dried his face and returned to Marie's room. He got onto his side of the bed and turned to Marie.
Now what are you...
He was interrupted by Marie, who attacked him with a kiss. Bob pulled away quickly.
Whoa, what are you doing?
I don't want to whisper this line, but I guess I have to.
Showing how much you mean to me.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the f***?
I thought we agreed on no funny business.
I changed my mind.
Oh, you can just do that?
I'm still saying no, Marie. You just had a breakup. This is wrong.
He pushed her away.
Come on, Bob. It's gonna feel so good. Why can't you just have some fun?
I'm not having fun right now.
Marie, I get it. You're still hurting over this, and I can't do it. I feel like I was taking advantage of you.
I love this, like, whoop, and then you. He could see something in her eyes. Hurt? Probably. That's what it looked like. She was starting to cry again and turned away.
Marie, come on.
He tried to put his hand on her shoulder, but she moved away. He could hear her sniffling.
Marie, come on. Say something, please. Why? Why can't you just help me?
I'd like to say that I hate this so f***ing much, but I'm kinda having fun. She cried and turned to look at him.
Do you think I don't remember the breakup?
Why the hell do you think I'm pushing for this anyway? I don't know. I don't know what I need. I need something to help me get through this, though. Why can't you just be that?
Bob was speechless.
You know what? I don't even know what I was thinking. You were right. You are not dating material. You might as well just leave. I don't even want to look at you right now.
She turned back over.
Good night.
Bob turned over too. They both started crying silently. Chapter 5, Lemon, and oh my god! What the f- Okay, this chapter will have Lemon in it, so please skip if you don't like this kind of stories. Bro, if I skip, I feel like the viewers at home want to see me suffer. Also, one of them is definitely getting off to this, and I know exactly who it is. It was still nighttime when the tears stopped. Bob could feel the anger cloud filling in the space between them. He had never felt so far from Marie. He turned to look at her. Marie's back was towards him. He could tell she was still mad. He reached out to her.
Marie?
No response.
Come on, Marie. Let's say something, please.
I thought I said I didn't want to look at you.
You don't need to look at me. You just need to hear me out.
No response.
I get where you're coming from. I can't say I've ever felt the same way, but I can see where you're coming from. I know you aren't going to forgive me just like that, but I need to start somewhere. I really am sorry that I hurt you like that. You can see what I was talking about, right? That felt like the biggest mistake I've ever made. But I had a reason. I don't think you were thinking straight. I know that you just wanted a quickie to get your mind off it, but it doesn't work like that. And you need to know that.
Still nothing.
That's all I had to say, I guess. If there's anything I could do you'll forgive me, please, I'm all ears.
They were silent for a long time. As Bob was about to give up and go to sleep, Marie mumbled something.
Oh, what was that?
Hey, thanks.
Oh, for what?
Thanks for having a real reason, I suppose.
And I know I might be real stupid, but I forgive you. Oh, really?
She turned towards him and smiled.
Yes, I forgive you.
Bob pulled her into another hug, which Marie happily returned.
Okay, now is there any real way you can forgive me?
I still don't know if I should.
Come on, Bob, live a little.
Okay, fine. But I'm not making any guarantees I'm doing it again.
Fine by me.
And quickly pulled him in for a kiss. Bob responded with more enthusiasm than he ever knew he had, kissing her back as if they were stuck together. Marie sighed into the kiss, and Bob took the moment to slip his tongue into her mouth. Marie, surprised but undeterred, started tongue wrestling with him. Oh my god! They stayed like that for a few moments until Marie grabbed his crotch. Not to be outdone, Bob started to groping her chest. Both moaned. What is this? Without breaking the kiss, Marie started to slip out of her dress. She was out of it quick enough and discarded it on the floor. Bob pulled away before removing his t-shirt. They resumed their kiss with Marie passionately running her fingers over Bob's torso, while he continued groping her chest. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this so much. However, he was unsatisfied with this. So, Bob swiftly reached behind Marie and unhooked her bra and threw it in the other direction, baring her breasts.
Getting a bit hasty, are we?
I can't do it in that voice. I hate this. Marie's breasts were somewhat small, round, and soft. Well, coming from this... Okay, wait, yeah, now I kind of agree. Bob's hands were instantly attracted to them, and they resumed their kiss. Okay. As Bob was squeezing her breasts, his fingers pressed across Marie's nipple, and she drew a sharp breath. Bob decided to tease her, removing his hands from Marie's breasts and instead rubbing them along her back. I hate this. I hate this. I want to stop. but I can't. I'm too far in, Leo. He held her tightly enough that her breasts were pressed into his chest, and she could do nothing but grasp his back as well. Marie soon broke the kiss, trailing her mouth down Bob's neck, planting small kisses around his shoulders, and nibbling on his collarbone. He forcefully removed Marie from him, electing a groan in the process. He forcefully removed Marie from him and set her on her back as he finally went work pleasuring her breasts. As he ran his fingers across her right, he used his mouth to lick along the left one. Marie lied back and enjoyed the attention. As Bob was about to switch his hand and his mouth, his tongue brushed across Marie's nipple. She gasped in pleasure. Using this incentive to continue, he began licking it, sucking on it, giving it slight bites now and then. It was starting to become too much for Marie, who cried out and jammed Bob's face into her breast. He eventually removed himself, though not without a small noise of displeasure from Marie, and returned his attention to her mouth. This didn't last long though, as Marie forced Bob onto his back, kissing him passionately and moving her hand down his pants. After garnering a moan of approval from Bob, she removed herself from his mouth, ripped off his pants, and started massaging his member. Bob growled in response, and she positioned her face down closer to his shaft. It was pretty big. Marie couldn't tell quite how big, but it was definitely about average. She gave the tip a quick peck before running her tongue all down the rod, licking it up and down. Bob growled a bit more. Marie took this opportunity to start slipping it in her mouth, slowly, bit by bit, until the entire shaft was throbbing in her. Man, if you really do not like this content, and if you want to kill yourself right now, please smash subscribe, alright? And if you like this content, first off, get help, and second, please smash subscribe. She started moving her mouth up and down as Bob moaned in pleasure. Oh, really? He moaned? He didn't fucking growl? He didn't growl? She started moving her mouth up and down as Bob moaned in pleasure. She could feel him building up until he plucked her head off his member and started kissing again. More than a bit annoyed, Marie kept trying to return what she was doing, but Bob kept blocking her. Right when she was about to slap him for not letting her do her job, he stopped kissing her, and she thought he finally changed his mind. Nope. Bob reached down and removed Marie's leggings, leaving her naked on the bed. Oh boy. He started trailing small kisses down her body. Occasionally stopped to caress her with his tongue until he got down in between her legs. Seeing how anxious Marie was, he started rubbing her. She practically screamed and grasped the sheets as Bob continued giving her attention. Yep, attention. That's I describe it that way, yeah. She balled her hands into fists, constant moans coming out of her mouth. And right when she thought,
This couldn't get any better.
he started to use his tongue. Marie screamed, actually screamed this time, at the top of her lungs and jammed Bob's face into her. I am so glad I said Bob and not my own name. They stayed in that position for a moment, and just when Marie was about to climax, Bob moved his head away. Oh God, you fuck! Stop being such a tease. Bob said nothing and positioned himself in front of Marie's entrance. As he was about to move in, he hesitated.
What are you waiting for? An invitation? Put it in already.
Bob got a quirky smile on his little face.
It was you, wasn't it?
Was what, me? You were the girl who thought you wanted to take my clothes off the first time you saw me. For the love of God, yes, it was me. Now put it in.
He finally obliged, quickly moving inside of her. She screamed again, and her breath started to quicken. Hell no, I am not reading that. You can get someone else to do it. Bob still said nothing and silently thrust in and out of her, faster and faster, harder and harder. He thought he was going to explode from the pressure. Marie felt more of the same way. She had never been this pleasured in her life. Exhausted, Bob finally pulled out of Marie and flopped down on the bed next to her. They grinned at one another, their chests heaving.
Am I forgiven?
After that? Are you kidding? You could have killed someone and I'd be alright with it.
Oh, thanks a lot, Marie. You were a good first.
Happy to help.
And kissed him quickly.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired.
Me too.
So we put our clothes back on or just sleep like this?
Is that a trick question?
Bob grinned and hugged her for one last time as the two fell sound asleep. I'm sorry. Chapter 5.5, and it's Callie. I'm assuming she saw what happened. As Callie entered the home she shared with Marie, she was surprised to see the door was unlocked. Curious, she made a beeline to Marie's room to ask her about it. As she opened the door, the first thing she noticed was the lights were off and Marie was sound asleep.
I'll have to ask her in the morning.
It wasn't until then that she noticed the clothes scattered on the floor. Not unusual, Marie had a habit of not picking up after herself just before bed. The curious thing was Marie's entire closet was filled with dresses, though there was a shirt and pants on the floor. Of course, she had heard about Marie's breakup earlier that day. Callie had the impression that she would ask Marie about it after the Splatfest party, but she never showed up. But this was huge.
Marie isn't the one to just move on so quickly. Who did she score with?
She could see a male form on the other side of the bed. Quiet as possible, Callie crept across the room to see the guy's face. When she saw Bob, her jaw dropped, but it quickly turned into a smile, and she had to leave the room quickly before she started giggling. This was bigger than she thought. She'd have to ask how it was in the morning. I'm done. Maybe I'll do a part 2, but like, I can't take this shit no more. If you guys like this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That's all for this episode, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!